Hi there, Taurus. This is Kim here with your next 48-hour reading. I certainly hope you're doing really well and like to invite your spirit team and your angels to join as we get messages. They are always for your most high. So let's see what we got. Messages, please. For Taurus, past energy, we're going to do past, present, future. Past, remember, if you want a private reading, contact me. The email is in the description box below. So I have the Hanged One for past. Present, I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. What's the future? Nine of Cups in reverse. Wonder what that's about. Excuse me. Okay, coffee. All right, well, we will find out. The Hanged One is about waiting, but it's, okay, a lot of it is self-sacrifice too. So it's that energy of like giving a lot just to stay here. So tell me about the Hanged One. It's one of waiting, not necessarily patience. I want to add that. Okay, so the Two of Swords in the reverse. Three of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, so there is something that is being envisioned. I feel like you're thinking of a hopeful new start because this is coming across as like waiting, but it is coming upon time to make a decision that can't be postponed any longer. So there's something about moving forward towards your vision, your fulfillment, possibly a surprise new beginning with this Page of Cups, because this is like maybe this decision, maybe you could see that, but maybe you didn't foresee or foretell something really good, new, coming out of this situation. That's just what I'm picking up so far. So this is moving past a stalemate after waiting for some time. Wow. Magician. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You can't do everything. So if you find yourself in an unbalanced situation, there might be need to be more flexible here. There might be a need to really just stand up and say, I can't do everything. I can't juggle everything. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Feels like change that's wanting to come in. Feels like there's a little bit of resistance to this change. King of Cups and the Hermit. You have an energy of something or someone that leads in love, that's doing things in a very loving way. So everything here, the motivations of this King of Cups, they're not purely selfish, but we do have the Hermit, which is focused on the internal, like, personal journey. Your personal journey. Sometimes it's about going off and maybe being on your own to experience some kind of change. So maybe there's a change or transformation within your emotions. The King of Cups is also an energy that can be an archetype of a mentor or somebody that you look up to, somebody that can give you advice on how really to make always the most loving decisions. So this is a really nice energy. We've got Scorpio energy, we have Virgo energy. It's balanced. It's balanced. It's in my reading, sometimes Taurus, this is somebody coming in competing for your heart in a sense that they have this resonance that is on your heart level. So it's like it vibrates with you. You're on the frequency of this energy. But there's, like I said, but there's also something here about the Hermit and about your individual journey to find your light. This might be, you know, one of those energies. It's like a mentor that does help you find your light too. Ultimately going off maybe on your own is, you know, doing your own research here regarding how you feel and how best to move forward in the most loving, diplomatic way possible, without any more sacrificing. You might have dealings with the Virgo energy. Big choices and decisions. These are big events, just period, in this present moment. So it's a time where things are changing, I feel like. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Sometimes we want what's not good for us. Sometimes we want what's not good for us, right? So there's like a situation from the past. There's no more waiting. Something is, either somebody's coming back to a situation, or you tried to emotionally disconnect from something and it's just too hard to do, or self-sabotage becomes the name of the game with choosing things that are not good for us with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So I'm going to get more cards. I'm actually going to pull from the Kepler fortune telling deck. I say past energy because of this Ace of Wands on the bottom in reverse. So if this was the waiting, then it's like this is the waiting is up, or patience is up in a situation. Tell me about past energy for Taurus. Past energy for Taurus. Oh. 10. The journey. This is the journey. It says on this card, see, it's the Kepler fortune telling deck, and it says on the card, on the train, there's the initials FW, and then there's the last name Baker, or I don't know, maybe company name, and then there's the initial CM. So there's some people, they look like they're waiting around for a journey, waiting to go on this train. So it's either here and ready to pick you up for a journey, or you are, okay, you've already placed an order for a ticket. You already have a ticket. Now you're just waiting on the train. There we go. You already have a ticket. You're just waiting on the train. You know something about this journey that's fated, and you know the reason why you're holding out and self-sacrificing. You know that there is some kind of greater good, divine plan thing going on here, and I feel like you're very much aware of it and part of it. This is like that spiritual path of your own, the Hermit. Okay, so Kepler, tell me something about present energy. 22. So 222, 22, master number 22. Official person. This could be military. It doesn't have to be military. It could be something like as a person just, you know, that has a title. Somebody that like officially works somewhere would be, you know what I mean? It could, so some kind of title. Tell me about the future energy. Tell me about future. Child. 18. Child. Okay, sudden wealth from the bottom. Let's get, we're going to pull from this deck. This is Archangel Raphael. Healing deck. I think it's healing or something. that. As far as medical advice, always take the advice of your own specialist. This is just an oracle deck, but they might give us a hint into this changing. Oh, wow. Wow. Hopeful new start, right? Sobriety. Sobriety. It says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthy directions or healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Sobriety. Sobriety. Beautiful. All right. Let's get something for 22. Caffeine free. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Jesus, the divine healer. Thank you for your healing power and presence. Caffeine free says, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms and chemicals. That's only yours if you want to take that. I probably am not ready for that. Child. And meditation. Please meditate with me. Guide my mind, body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. And then have faith on the bottom of the deck. Thank you for boosting my faith so I may trust in miracles. So that I may trust in miracles. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's see any advice that Spirit might want to give extra. And then we're going to pull from the Sacred Spirit Oracle deck to close out the reading. But here, let's go to the tarot, original tarot, and let's get some more information. Now that we do have a lot more, we know that this is maybe some kind of sobriety journey, right? Tell me about this journey here. And it doesn't have to be you necessarily. It can be somebody else. So this waiting period could have been for that, for some kind of sobriety. Yeah, it's the good news. That's the good news. The Eight of Wands. Like, no matter what, something is moving forward in a good direction. There's this part of your path is aligned. Also, the Eight of Wands, if you're one of those people that is maybe open to love, that might be Cupid's arrow kind of like hitting you, maybe from social media or, I don't know, some kind of communication with someone. It's positive, and it can also represent swiftness, you know. So maybe something that happened quicker or faster than we thought. All right, so the healing energy here, a lot of your own energy too with the Hermit. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles and the advice here. Okay, don't get caught up in your head. Over analyzing what you want and what you don't want, because overanalysis can cause paralysis. Overanalysis, paralysis, and then we end up sometimes even concocting more obstacles than were even there in the first place. So there is a need to stand up, to speak, to have a voice, but also a really big need to know, or for you to be known, or to tell yourself that you're not like, don't feel guilty for stepping outside of this perimeter. You're not really stuck, is what the message is. And there's 8-8. So there is a need to find out what you really want, though, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. All right, so future energy, what is being revisited? King of Swords in the reverse. There could be some kind of adversity to get over. Ooh, regarding possibly new passionate experience. The King of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you need energy of information or expert energy. Maybe maybe this is really about just doing something in a very different way. Tell me about this King of Swords in the reverse. Something that came about in a very uncommon way, or not the way it normally does. And look, we have Ascension, 8, 9, 9 of not Pentacles, sorry, 9 of Wands, which is perseverance and determination, willpower. It's with this change. It's with this inner change. And it's regarding the journey that only you are on. The journey that is just yours and yours alone. The Seven of Cups kind of indicating that there can be times when whatever we put into our bodies can have us not seeing things as clearly. Or we can feel spellbound. Or, you know what I mean, influenced. And it might have something to do with sobriety, too, on there. Okay, any last bit of information? Yeah, you are the Magician. Acknowledge your magic. Acknowledge that when you believe, anything's really possible. And acknowledging where possible downfalls or self-sabotage could be, and avoiding those, right? Avoiding those passionately with the Magician. Really, anything is truly possible. You can find that something missing. It's within you. That's where you find the eternal bliss and happiness. So that's what I've got. Let's pull some tea leaves first, too, though. And then we're going to do Sacred Spirit. Whoa, too many. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And then have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Have Quill, get back to the basics. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. And Lily, spiritual love. And there's unconditional joy, too, that is wanting to show itself. Okay, so this is Sacred Spirit. Nice. Okay, getting 3 of these. 30, Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. And 3, beautiful. I love that card. Astral Travel. So, Astral Travel. Astral Travel says, caution needed. Observe your surroundings. Know that you are divinely protected. Archangel Michael is associated with this energy. It says spiritual protection and safe travel. Astral information and experiences are affected by fear-based thoughts and energy frequencies. So keep your vibration high and alert. Alert your senses to any unwanted energetic connections that can influence you in a negative way. Ugh. Right now, you're being asked to keep your spiritual radio tuned and listen for unwanted interference. Observe your surroundings and be aware of manipulation by others with psychic energy, speech, and planned social meetings. Caution is required in all areas of communication. Keep sensitive information confidential. Confidential. And then I have 21, illuminate the shadow. Simplify the issue and focus on a solution. Right now, you're encouraged to illuminate the sections of your personality that are working against your situation. It says, accept these challenging aspects, embrace them, love them, and then find a place or space for the solution or the balance. This is about problem solving, finding solutions, and creating peaceful solutions. 30 is sacred divinity. Nice. Honor your divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Embracing sacred divinity is honoring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Nice. Love, tolerance, personal boundaries. It says, I honor and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. It says, currently distortion of the divine feminine and masculine may have occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address the issue as you are weighed down with imbalanced energies. You're being asked to honor the sacred divinity that exists within you. Expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence, and strength is what's required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honor it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. And that's what I've got. Contact me if you need a private message or a private reading. Sending you light and love. Bye, Taurus.